Representatives of the Myanmar government reopened peace negotiations with the Kachin Independence Army March 8, a day after the government team signed a preliminary accord with another ethnic opposition group, the Kaya Nationalities Progressive Party. Since August 2011, the Myanmar government has carried out an aggressive program of negotiations, seeking to sign ceasefires and peace accords with the 16 ethnic opposition armies or political groups that have resisted government rule for years. Since March 2011, when the new government took power, one of the key policy initiatives of the administration has been seeking what it calls ethnic unity. Ethnic conflict has been the norm in Myanmar for decades, and the government has long used a combination of tactics, including military force, negotiations, and recruiting its own allied ethnic militia to counter the separatists and ethnic rights militants and political movements. The new drive to resolve the 16 ongoing ethnic conflicts coincided with Myanmar's political reform and its negotiations with the United States, which ultimately paved the way for the resumption of diplomatic relations. But it also relates to attempts by Naypyidaw to ease international sanctions, many of which are still tied to ethnic conflict. By February of this year, Aung Min, a retired general in charge of the government strategy, told foreign reporters that 9 of the 16 had already signed accords and that the rest would be concluded within a 3-month time frame. As talks with the KIA resume, the government is claiming that 12 have already signed accords. But these deals are not entirely secure. Internally, in many of the ethnic groups, the rapid pace of agreement has created rifts amongst leadership and within the representative groups, undermining cohesion and risking a resumption of militancy by factions. And this may in the end be part of the government's strategy. If it can break down the unity within the ethnic groups and keep the various ethnic groups from creating a unified front to deal with the government or from allying with Aung San Suu Kyi, it will be better able to manage each individual relationship. In the end, for the government, this and domestic political reform is first and foremost about reshaping the international image of Myanmar, opening up the country to European and American investment dollars, and easing the government away from its increasing overdependence on neighboring China and Thailand.